Hi everybody, so today I've got both of the new Tom Ford eyeshadow quads. So we have the Olive Smoke and the Peach Glamour, and I'm going to try both of these on today. I'm going to do swatches for you and I'm going to try a look with each one. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Hannah. I'm 48, I'm not a professional, I'm just somebody who really loves makeup and beauty. And here on my channel, I review the latest products, show you some of my favourite looks and give you any beauty news you might be interested in. Please do subscribe if you're not subscribed, if you think you'd enjoy this sort of content, because I do upload here regularly. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. I really do appreciate you being here. And my skin tone, if you're interested in matching up with these colours, I've got fair to light skin with neutral/cool undertones, and I've got blue eyes. Anyway, that is enough about me. Let's get straight into this video. So I know I've mentioned AKT Deodorant on my channel here before. This is one of my favourite deodorant brands and it is certainly the most unique. This formula is made with natural ingredients, completely vegan, and you can use this absolutely anywhere all over the body. So I tend to use this obviously under my arms, but I can use it on my feet, I can use it absolutely anywhere. But the really cool thing, which I have actually put a shorts video out before showing you, is you can actually use this underneath your makeup to stop oils coming through, and it's completely safe. And I've also found that my foundation sits on top of it perfectly. And for me, the problem I have the most is I've got combination skin, which is predominantly dry, but throughout the year at different stages I do get an oily T-zone which can break up my foundation. So I could put a tiny bit of this underneath my makeup, which can really keep those oils in. And you can really trust this because this is used and designed by the actors working on the West End stage. So they need to be locked in and dry for the entire performance. So that'll give you an idea of just how effective this is. But this is not something that's going to irritate your skin or irritate your eyes if it gets close to your eyes. I find this is completely safe to use in my T-zone with no problems whatsoever. And the one I'm currently halfway through, this one is Scene 5, and the shades in this are Amber, Violet and Tonka Bean, because every single one of these has their own fragrance notes, just like a perfume. So you can choose the scene that most suits you, but trust me, they're all beautiful. So I like to just go through all of them. And I'll show you actually how I apply this. So you can get this with a starter pack from AKT. So you just turn the tube to get a tiny bit out. It's really effective actually doing it this way. And that by the way is enough for me to probably do both armpits. No, maybe one armpit. But anyway, I'm not demonstrating that right now. So I'm just going to warm this up a little bit between my fingers. And then I'm going to apply some in the areas where oils can come through and break up my makeup. So that's there, and a little bit here, and also my chin area. And can you see how it's just about vanished, but the fragrance is so beautiful, honestly. I absolutely love applying these. They've also got body balms out now, so you can do your whole body in these fragrances. I absolutely love them. Talk about the most perfect sort of spa experience. Anyway, I'm tapping this in, completely vanished, and my oils are locked in, and then I can just go on and apply my makeup. So I can go straight in with my foundation all over the areas, well, all over my whole face, but all over the areas where I've put that, and it's working like a primer, but it's not breaking up my makeup at all, and my makeup is sitting perfectly on top, and the chances of me getting any oils coming through are 0. So this is perfect. It just does so many jobs in one. It really is fantastic. And now I've powdered over the foundation, and you can see again that there is absolutely no sign of this coming through, and my makeup is locked in for the day. So this really is a magic deodorant with all these multi-purposes, and I highly recommend using it. It is fabulous. And I also have a discount code for you, which I will now put below, and you can use my discount code for your first subscription purchase or any one-off purchase. But anyway, I absolutely love these. So now I've got the rest of my base on, and you can see again, as I said earlier, that the deodorant primer is locking everything in and looking absolutely perfect. So like I said, highly recommend that. I absolutely love it. But I've got everything else on now, so the only thing missing is my eyes. I was going to do one look with each of these eyeshadow palettes, wash off and do again, but I just can't because my eyes are incredibly sore today, so I'm going to struggle to do one, to be honest with you. But I wanted to get this out as soon as possible because I know that these have a habit of selling out and you probably would like a review quickly. So what I will do is do one either side, so I hope that's okay for you. And I think I'll start with the olive today. So these are £74 and they're coming in the new cream formula, offering more longevity to your makeup, marrying 4 exquisite shades with shimmer and matte finishes. This palette forms the foundation for creating countless looks. It's meticulously formulated with advanced colour processes, letting you play with intensity and depth effortlessly, whilst experimenting with everything from vibrant spotlights to a classic smoky eye. Now, if you just recently saw my colour analysis video, or if you just know me generally, you know I love green, but these shades are very dark for me, so I'm going to have to go quite carefully so that I don't look too overwhelmed by these colours. I do love green, but I think this green is a little deep for me. I was going to go all in and wear my olive top and look all olive, but like I said, because I'm wearing both, I've gone for more of a neutral top, but I will certainly be trying that if I think this colour story works on me. But this might suit people with slightly darker complexions than mine, so just keep that in mind and we'll see how I get on. But before I do anything, I'm going to show you my swatch video for this palette. So here is the swatch video. So these swatched beautifully and the texture of these shimmers is incredible. If you haven't ever tried these palettes, they are just so creamy soft. They really are beautiful, and you saw from that very first swatch, they really are gorgeous. So I'm not going to use the only matte shade here on my eyes to really deepen it because it's just too much for me with black. It just wouldn't work, but I will use it to line, which again can be a bit overwhelming on my eyes, but hopefully I can soften it enough for it to work. So I think what I'll do is go in with this shade first in my crease using a fluffy brush. So this is a shimmer, so hopefully still being a shimmer, it'll still go nicely. Yeah, it's not, shimmers can be a disaster in the crease, really highlighting lines in more mature skin like mine. That looks lovely actually. Look how quickly that went on and blended out. These formulas are gorgeous. I am fast becoming such a big Tom Ford fan. This is my, let me think, 4th palette I've tried from Tom Ford. I finally caved last year and started trying his palettes. I liked the first one, didn't like the colour story, liked the formulas. Then I got the Black Diamond and it became my favourite quaz ever. And then I got the Valentine's one, the Restless Rose, and that was stunning, but all shimmer. There's no mattes in that one from what I remember. And now this one. I love that. That's a beautiful colour for a transition shade, you know. It's perfect for me. Really perfect. Wonder if this will become another one of these palettes that I have to keep on my desk because I want to reach for it because it's got the perfect colour. I'm going to end up having Tom Ford palettes all over my desk. I love that colour. Really, really nice. And rather than have the deep shades under my eyes, I think I will take this brush, which is the BK Beauty 207, with the same shade and run this underneath in quite a thick line and bring it up to meet there. You can see that's given me quite a bit of shadow. See how much that's given me? That's actually quite perfect. So I'm hoping I can just softly go over it with the black without it being too much. Because my new sort of method with everything I try is to soften so that I make it work on my sort of pale skin, because these really deep shades can completely overwhelm me. So far I love that shade. I've just realised I've done both eyes and I said I wouldn't. I'm gonna have to now. Oh dear. Oh well, it is what it is. Just hope that my eyes let me. Oh dear. Anyway, I won't put mascara on for this look, so I don't have to take mascara off. But I do hope I get on okay. Honestly, what is wrong with me? So now I'll go in with the Eyeshadow 03, and now I'm going to take the green, the shade I most look forward to using. I'm going to start introducing this here into the outer V and bringing it onto the eye as well. Probably about 2/3 of the way across, but I haven't got much on the brush because I really want to go in with this and layer it up slowly so that it doesn't become too deep. So this green olive is another shimmer. Do you know what? Sorry, but I'm going to take it off this eye and not do both because my eyes are too sore, so I'll just quickly go off camera and repair what I've done there. So I've taken the colour off the other eye now. Honestly, definitely need a break, I think. I'm making too many mistakes. My eyes are tired because I didn't sleep very well, and I think it's making me a bit dopey as well as having tired eyes. So that is definitely for me plenty of depth. Possibly even a little bit more than I wanted, but anyway. Here is the olive shade. We'll see how it all looks when I pull it together, but obviously this is going to be quite a deep and smoky look. I do want to bring the olive a little bit more onto the lid here. Stop about here. And with the Rapha 3, I'm going to take some of this olive just as far below as I've taken it above, so just to there. I think I'll go back in with a fluffy brush and a little bit of this on the brush. Just go around the edges slightly there of the green olive, just to soften it up a little bit more. Yeah, I really like that now. It's just the right sort of depth for me. Now I'm going to take the lighter shade. I think I'll do this with my little finger. So this is the lightest one. And I'm going to take this straight into the inner corner and bring it all the way over. So I'm putting quite, oh that is so pretty. I'm putting quite a lot of this because being fair skinned, I do need to make this look as bright as possible to make it work for me, but I still want to see that green. Oh wow, that looks fabulous together, doesn't it? Oh, I love that. Oh, Tom Ford, honestly. Falling in love I am. Actually, I was going to take this in the inner corner, but it is definitely too deep for that, that is for sure. So I'm going to dip into my Faithful Black Diamond from Tom Ford, where I have my perfect inner corner shade, and I'm going to take that instead to just brighten this area here, because certainly this sort of gold is too deep for me to do that. And I'll take it under here as well. Now I have to be honest, I love that so much. I think I would actually leave the black out. I don't, certainly for a more sort of everyday look, I think that that just works so nicely together. I love those shades together. But I am obviously going to show you the black. So we'll take the Rapha 23 and go into this black. And I'm not going to take much on here at all. I'm hoping I can make this quite a soft black. The way it's swatched made it look like it's not an overly deep black. Yeah, it's looking like it's quite a safe black for me. Now obviously you could really go over this and build it up more, but I'm going to use this to really make it a soft black and bring it up for a bit of a wing here. Just a little one like I always do. And then bring it across the lash line here. Actually that is soft enough for me to use it, so maybe I would use all of them on an everyday look actually. It's not too much, is it? Oh, that's so nice, honestly. I can't believe how much I love it. You see, my colour analysis would have said I shouldn't wear the gold and I shouldn't wear the dark green. I love it, so I don't care. I am not wearing it, and I think it's applied quite softly. So it's showing how you can adapt these colours to suit all skin tones, because with a deeper skin tone you can really ramp up these deeper shades here. But for me that's enough. That is perfect and that is stunning. I absolutely adore it. So the peach one has really got a lot to live up to now because that is so good. So I'll just quickly brush off the brushes I've used. So I use exactly the same ones. And now we'll move on to the peach. But before I do anything else with this, I will show you my swatch video. So here is my swatch video of this palette. So again, this one swatched absolutely beautifully, and we have these 3 shimmers here and the 1 matte. And the matte, like this black, is not looking overly pigmented, so it's quite a friendly matte. And these are the exceptionally smooth and creamy, beautiful formulas. So this is obviously going to be a much lighter look, but it's also a warm look for me because these are peaches. Again, if you saw the colour analysis video I did, which I can now talk about what colours I should and shouldn't be wearing according to the analysis, these are not colours I should be wearing. These are colours I happen to love and I have no intention of stopping wearing. So again, interesting to see how they're going to look. So I will, the same as I did with this look, I think, I will start with this one. Hopefully this shade will work for me as a crease shade. Seeing as the other formula was so complementary to my mature skin and as a shimmer, just very good at not being overly shimmery basically and not showing off all the lines, which is often such an issue. That's a lovely shade, isn't it? So this one is already giving more of a sort of summery vibe. This one definitely more of a wintry vibe. But this is the spring release, I believe. Is it the spring release? Yeah, because the next teaser I've seen from Tom is the summer release. I don't know if you saw that. I think I put it in my new release video that I recently put out. Just the one palette I've seen. I think it was just brown neutrals or golds. I can't remember. Gosh, that is a gorgeous shade, isn't it? So this is definitely giving spring summer to me. So I do find this one a bit of an odd one to come out for spring, because I do think I'd want to put this away and use it in the autumn winter. But we are actually in winter, so I can't complain. It certainly works with things that I'm out and about wearing at the moment. In fact, I was planning on wearing something olive on the weekend, so I think I know which eye look I'll be going for. And as I did on this side, I'm going to take this shade underneath using the BK207, BK Beauty. Let's give a relatively thick line underneath. And then the Rapha Shadow 03, I'm going to go into this one. I know I said I'd line, but there's nothing else for deepening up the crease with this one, so I'll definitely use this for both, I think. So again, very tentative with the amount I'm taking on the brush. I definitely wouldn't want this to be a deep outer V sort of shade, just a little bit of depth I want from it at the moment. So I'm just literally lightly tapping into the very top of these thin bristles on the shadow. I'm just picking up a little bit and just tapping it there. This brush is magic, look at that. And then hopefully I can use this brown matte in a very different way to line using a different brush. But I think that's almost all I want from it with this look. Like I said, keeping it a soft, summery look. So there we go. That's all I want. I don't want any more. And now we've got these two left here. I'm going to actually swatch these again on my hand to decide which order I'm going to do these. So here they are together. So one is more goldy and one is more peachy. So I think I'll do the peachy one first and then the gold. So I'm going to take the peachy one on my finger. Oh wow, isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. This is such a beautiful formula. Wow. You can really see the quality and feel the quality with the application and the way it looks. It is absolutely stunning. These are made in Italy, by the way, if I didn't mention it. This is phenomenal formula, it really is. Oh wow. So I've left a third of my eye free so I can go in with this gold one. I don't know if this gold will work in my inner corner because again it might be too deep. I'll try it actually. It's not as deep as this gold, it is lighter, so I might try it. So there's not a huge difference between the gold and the peach. You can see it's a very slight gradient between the two. So I'll take the BK Beauty 207 and go in with this light gold. I say it's gold, would you call it gold or a sort of very yellow champagne? I don't know. I think it is like a light gold and this one's more of a deep bronzy gold. Yeah, this shade does work in my inner corner. So maybe I could have used that on this side actually. And I'll take a bit under the brow, as soon as it worked there. It's going to be a bit bright for there, but anyway, I think it'll work. This is a brighter look, so I think it suits it actually. Oh, I love it, absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm going to take my Refa 23 and go back into this brown matte, take quite a bit on it, seeing as I didn't get too much in the way of pigment when I put some in the outer V. And now I'm going to line with this and see the difference straight away by using a brush like this and then showing how this matte can be a multi-purpose shade in the palette. So it can be a deep liner and it can be a much softer shade for the outer V. Probably also shows that you can apply this brown in a much deeper way if you wanted to smoke it up more. I've used it very, very lightly to make it work for me, to make this a soft look. Apologies about my dogs. They're shouting at everything that goes past lately. And we have construction going on next door, so we have loads going past all the time, so I'm afraid the dogs are sitting outside my door waiting for me to finish, and they're busy protecting me from all these dangerous builders and vehicles. So anyway, that brown definitely works as a soft. It's not overly pigmented, just right. But somebody with deeper skin tone might think that both the black and the brown matte in these palettes isn't deep enough, because this is how it looks when it's intense. So it's still quite soft, which is music to my ears, but might not be if you've got a darker complexion. So keep that in mind. I think I'll leave it at that. I absolutely love these looks. So I will put mascara on, but before I do, this is the Olive Smoke. And this is the Peach Glamour. So I'll just go off camera, do my mascara. I'll do a black mascara today and we'll see how it's looking. And here is my final look with mascara. So here is the olive and the peach. What do you think? I've got to be honest, I was quite concerned about both having sort of switched up to these softer shades and using the shades I think that more suit me. This is the first time since I've done that I've moved into shades that don't suit me, in quotes, because I think all shades, as we've said, can suit you. And I personally think they do. I don't know what your thoughts are. Obviously it looks a bit odd when you're looking at the two different ones, but if I just take that side of my face and then take this side of my face, I think really both of them do. I would rather match up a top to go with each. Like I said, I've put more of a sort of neutral top on, so it's not particularly peach or olive, but I love them. I absolutely love both of them. And applied softly, I think they work, and these will definitely work if you want to deepen them up. Not massively, they're not massively pigmented, but you've seen with the olive, it is actually quite an impactful olive. That one is quite deep. And then you've got the black as well, so you could really, really smoke this out quite a lot. But it's not a very, very deep black matte, that's the only thing. Again, the same with the brown matte. But yeah, this peach, I just think these formulas are exceptional. I cannot think of a formula in my collection that would beat this. I think it is absolutely stunning, and I really, really, really love them both. So I'm so glad I got them now. I did have a feeling I was going to be getting these for review purposes, and they wouldn't necessarily be the right colour stories for me, both being a bit too deep or a bit too dark and warm. But I really love them. So there we go. I would love to hear your thoughts on this video and everything. Well, not everything. There's only 2 things I've tried really, apart from my deodorant, my magic deodorant I've showed you. But I would love to hear your thoughts. And have you bought either of these eyeshadow palettes, or are they on your wish list? Are you a fan of Tom Ford, like I now apparently am? Unfortunately, because they cost so much. You can look out for these in a sale though. It's definitely worth trying to look for sales. Try to look for offers, because they are very expensive. I can't promise you they'll be available because I honestly wouldn't know, but at the moment they are very expensive, but I think that they are stunning. So if you wanted to treat yourself and you like one of these colour stories, I definitely recommend them. I think they are absolutely beautiful. They are luxury, they're luxury formulas, luxury finishes, stunning, stunning colour combinations. And always you get the nice packaging, always you get the stand-up mirror, very solid, very elegant. I love the gold on the end. Everything about Tom Ford's packaging, everything is just beautiful. So I'm very, very, very happy. So I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you comment in the comment section below, I will chat with you and hopefully compare notes. And if you've enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It's super, super helpful to me here on my channel. I'm getting a lot of people coming back as repeat viewers that aren't subscribed. So if you could, that really would be so very, very helpful to me. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for being here at the end of one of my reviews again. I really appreciate you being here. And I do hope to see you all again for my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.